Every day we scour the internets for one-star reviews. Every day we pick a theme for those reviews. Dawn, what is your theme today?
My theme is Canadian tuxedo rentals.
Ooh, that's appropriate. Okay, let's go from Canadian tuxedo rentals. I'm just going to visit Universal Studios today. So
Okay.
Universal Studios, Florida. And why don't you start with Canadian tuxedo rentals?
Sure. Okay, we're going to a place called Mr. Dirk in Edmonton. And D. Mafferrier had a terrible experience. And he starts his one-star review like this. Terrible experience.
Ugh.
Son's special grad day, expecting a good, memorable experience. Nope. Met a fast-talking car salesman, told to search his internet page for a suit, looking for a quick commission. Hurried us out. Also got to listen to, I think, the manager complaining about gun laws and Trudeau. Exactly how we wanted to spend this special day. Thanks for nothing.
Wow. Okay. So we got all sorts of stuff in there.
I know.
Car salesman.
I mean, yeah, they didn't like the experience, especially they didn't really want to give them good customer service and political talk. So be careful what you say.
I don't really want politics with my tuxedo.
No.
To be fair. All right, let's go from Canadian tuxedo rentals to Universal Studios, Florida. And we're going to kick things off with Luke Bergaff, who gave this one-star review. If you're going to go here on a budget, don't bother. You'll feel like a third-rate citizen. The number one VIPs are people who use Universal's hotels. They get priority. Number two, people with fast passes. These things are like $300 to nearly $400 each, and half the park has them. Number three, people on a budget. Don't worry, you'll get to ride 2 or 3 rides. I went to ET and the person at the door spoke with every VIP and fast pass individual. I was the first group in the normal line and wasn't not hosted.
Okay.
What? I had no idea where to go, and finally they recognized they didn't speak with me after I yelled, "I have no idea where to go." The other host walks over to me, stands about 12 inches from my face, and asks me, "How am I doing?" I backed up and moved away. He continued to move towards me until I said, "Would you please back up? I will not go back."
Whoa.
Okay, I'm a little confused. Number one, of course, the people who pay more get more. Just
That's
America.
life.
Yeah, especially at a theme park. If you pay for the VIP, you're getting the VIP. Also, I love that when the person actually did give him good customer service by engaging him directly, he was like, "Too close."
Yeah.
So it's like, stay away, come close, stay away.
It's really confusing. I think maybe more went on there than he's saying. Sounds like his
Maybe they had some bad breath.
Maybe it was like super aggressive, the way he was like, "Help. I don't know where I'm going. Just follow the line." I don't know. Okay. Let's go back to Canada, Canadian tuxedo, and not like a jean shirt with jeans on.
Nope.
This
tuxedo
is
rental in Canada.
Exactly. Don't get confused. So this one, the review is short and sweet, but the response from owner, just wait. This is the Helm Clothing in Edmonton by Fenton, and here is his one-star review. Stay away from the Helm. They are the biggest bunch of crooks in the clothing industry, so please be careful when dealing with Brad.
Ooh, who's Brad?
Brad writes back. Response from the owner. Hi, Fenton, a.k.a. Manny, owner of Comfortable Home Solutions.
Oh.
Below is the same response we gave to your negative Facebook review of our store. So it's clear to everyone you own the HVAC company we hired to complete a job in our store. The job wasn't finished properly, which is why you received a poor review from us on Google. We're sorry. We're sorry you felt the need to retaliate with a poor review of our store. But to be fair, your review has nothing to do with shopping experience that you've had here.
Yeah, take it to the BBB, Brad. Or what was his name? Not Brad.
Well, he said it was Fenton, but his name is Manny, and he owns the HVAC company.
No, I'm saying Oh, yeah. So
Brad.
Fenton.
Yeah.
Fenton, the guy who left the crappy review,
Yeah.
I'd say take it to the Better Business Bureau.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's not the place. The review is for
And don't
the
lie and
business.
say you were getting a tuxedo and it was a bad experience when
Yeah.
you were the HVAC guy.
Please be careful. And like your 2-sentence review is going to give somebody any indication of whether or not to do business with those
Yeah.
people. Because when I read those reviews, I just keep moving. You got to give me something specific and it has to be reasonable. And if it's not, I'm not taking your 1 star to mean much of anything.
Right.
All right, let's go back to Universal Studios Florida from Luke and his lack of customer service expectations. We're now going to go to aptly named Karen with
Oh.
this 1-star review. This was titled, by the way, A Dream Vacation That Turned into a Painful Lesson. We spent months dreaming about this trip, saving every dollar, planning every detail, hoping to give our 4 children a magical memory. But Universal Orlando, especially the new Epic Universe, gave us something else. Exhaustion, frustration, and deep disappointment.
Uh-oh.
The park is beautiful. The rides are incredible. But the experience, emotionally and physically brutal,
Whoa.
especially for families. There's almost no shade. The heat is unbearable.
Okay, that's just...
We stood in line for 3 hours for one ride.
Oh.
And an employee told us the line was designed to hold people for 6. 6 hours in the blazing sun with children crying, people nearly fainting, and no one cared. It felt cruel, inhuman. Workers looked miserable. Many were cold or unhelpful. The lines for food and water were complete chaos, and again, no shade. Parents begged for basic comfort, while trying to shield their children from melting down.
Oh, God. It's
Okay.
so dramatic.
Karen, I feel like maybe you're being a wee bit dramatic. Also, I would like to introduce you to something called Florida.
Yeah. Don't blame Universal for Florida weather.
Yeah, like the sun. Okay, so, I would say it's helpful to understand before you go to Universal, sunny climate, not a lot of opportunities for shade. Although I bet you those theme park designers have come up with a lot of different shade opportunities, especially in line, because they know, again, I haven't been, but I can imagine they didn't design a brand new theme park with no shade options for Florida. So I just feel like this whole review seems a little extreme, Karen.
I've been there, and yes, it was 15 years ago, but yeah, there are like, you ask, like, how long is this line to wait for the new Hulk ride or whatever? And they're like, it's 3 hours. And then you go, oh, we're not waiting in that. You just don't do it. Like, I don't know. Maybe they should. And, Disney does a thing where they used to, where you like sign up for times with their Fast Pass. So it helps people go, plan their day. And so that's why they do that. But then people complain about that. So I don't know.
And also, I just have always understood that if you're going to go to a theme park, there's going to be lines unless you're paying for them fast passes. And even now, it just seems like there's so many people, even that's going to be challenging.
Oh, yeah.
So don't you just kind of go in knowing like, we're going to do this. We're going to have to just
Grin and bear
embrace
it.
it. Yeah.
And P.S. Florida is hot in the summer. So go in the fall.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And even then, it's going to
We're
be
not
hot.
very nice, are we? We're not
Who?
very forgiving of these poor people just trying to have a good time.
Oh, please. Okay. Let's go back to...
Yes. Let's go back to Canadian tuxedo rentals. This is the Men's Club Menswear in Burnaby.
Oh, that's
And
a name.
it's in British Columbia. Michael has a 1-star review. I buy my clothes here a lot, and Faye has always been very friendly. But lately, I stopped buying, as their clothes have been the same for the last few years and sizes always run out. I still drop by here and there to say hello, but Faye all of a sudden stopped being friendly and doesn't even say hi anymore. No more commissions? Response from owner.
Poor guy.
Faye and I both, this is a response. This is Faye's manager. Faye and I both want to apologize for the way you felt, as Faye was on the phone yesterday placing a last-minute order with one of our brands. She was quite busy and was not able to chat with you when you came in. Faye is still the same bubbly and kind person you have come to know and visit us over the years, and nothing has changed with her structure. Okay.
With her structure?
He says he's not buying clothes there anymore, so he's just going in there to chat up Faye. Yeah. Maybe Faye's creeped out and said to the manager, here he comes, I'm going to pretend like I'm on the phone. Don't just go into stores to chat with ladies. They're trying to do their job.
Yeah.
Just saying.
For sure.
As someone who used to work in the mall.
Also, if they're responding, I don't know. Michael, Faye's busy. She's got a job to do.
Yeah, she does.
You're not her priority.
And she can't get away from you. If she finds you creepy, she has to stand there and talk to you, and that's uncomfortable.
All right. Well, let's go take one last trip to Universal Studios where Dan leaves this 1-star review. I would give 0 stars if possible. The fact they charge $375 for 2 people and then you want wait an average of 115 to 125 minutes a ride because you can't afford or refuse to pay $408 for the Express Pass is shameful. Universal makes you feel less than human when you watch hundreds of people fly by with their Express Pass. You cannot enjoy this park unless you are super wealthy. They also make you put your phone in a locker and then wait 115 minutes for a ride. I love my wife, but man, we run out of things to talk about after 6 hours of waiting. I would never recommend this place or visit it again.
Oh my gosh.
Dan, your issues with your wife are not the responsibility of Universal.
I love my wife, but we ran out of things to talk about. I don't know.
I feel like you are maybe going to give somebody else a 1-star review and it's not Universal.
Oh, man. Those were good today.
All right. If you missed any of those 1-star reviews, they live on our YouTube channel at myTalk 1071. Also, wherever you get your podcast.